When you get out there, these are the boys that are doing a step over, doing a make, getting a goal. All these moments can happen in the game. Look around now. Great team spirit. You bring it out till the end. Don't you dare get outworked. You be you. Nobody else touches you. Make sense? Let's go. Really go through. Really go through. 1, 2, 3. Right, let's go. When it gets fun out there, these are the boys that are doing a step over, doing a make, getting a goal. All these moments can happen in the game. Look around now. Great team spirit. You bring it out till the end. Don't you dare get outworked. You be you. Nobody else touches you. Make sense? Let's go. Really go through. Really go through. 1, 2, 3. Right, let's go. When it gets fun out there, these are the boys that are doing a step over, doing a make, getting a goal. All these moments can happen in the game. Look around now. Great team spirit. You bring it out till the end. Don't you dare get outworked. You be you. Nobody else touches you. Make sense? Let's go. Really go through. Really go through. 1, 2, 3. Right, let's go.
Fast these guys are going to come out. There's 3 or 4 players in here who've played Red Bull over the last 2 or 3 years and they still haven't beaten them. I would be boiling. I would be boiling to get that chance. We don't lose that often, and you know that, and I'm confident with that. But you are up against it tonight, and so are they. This to me is a final. This team gets your win.
Son. son. Isn't that enough?
You know how fast these guys are going to come in.
Paul Marie's in the open, and Paul Marie scores! Oh, Paul Marie! Save! A managerial goal by the Frenchman Paul Marie, right from kickoff. I don't know, I think it was William Patu playing Paul Marie through. The defender was confused, trying to get the ball back to the goalie, and the ball fell right to the feet of Paul Marie. What a goal by Paul Marie! Ball played over the top. The defender Umar chested down.
Hello, welcome into John Gorski Stadium here on the campus of Wilson High School. Change of location here, but the mission doesn't change for either of these sides. We'll see tonight in the 44th edition of this rivalry between Reading United AC and the Ocean City Nor'easters. A lot on the line tonight. Two matches in hand over Ocean City is Reading United, but they're even on points at 21. Coming to tonight, if you weren't with us a few days ago, had to have the match abandoned after some power problems with the lighting over at Don Thomas Stadium, but we're back tonight with the replay. These two teams will meet once again on Sunday, so they'll have to get familiar with each other for at least a few days. I'm Chris Makovic, alongside me Noah Pegler, as we look out onto the field here tonight with both teams coming out. And once again, Noah, same story as always, big storylines along with this rivalry.
Yeah, but whenever these teams play each other, I mean, like, the chippiness just comes with the rivalry. Eventually, you'll just see some of the push and shove. Like, it was eventually getting to that point in that last game that was shortened by the power outage, but the spark will still be there for that rivalry, especially since we're winding down the season.
Yeah, Ocean City, most of their lineup still intact. They add on John Manga to the top of the formation, who has some USL experience. But in contrast, Reading dealing with some player losses in there, vacation or going back to school. Either way, they're going to have to deal with the losses here tonight.
Yeah, unfortunately for Reading United, no Hugo Delhamel, no Mo Adams, and then along with no Paul Marie or even Micheletto. So familiar names that are not there tonight for Reading United. But we still have some like Ben Lund, Nathan Brown, and stars like Basic and Abramovich, who just came up. So they're there tonight.
Yeah, Basic and Abramovich, the America East stars a bit out there with UMass Lowell, have been fantastic since coming on just a few games ago with Reading. I've seen starting time each game along the way. So we'll see what they can add today here. Both players from the same town in Croatia, so pretty good story to watch out there.
Yeah, hopefully we can get some of that action of Abramovich just scoring goals. I mean, and then we got Corey Bennett back now in the lineup after he's been gone for a while. So good familiar face for Reading United.
Yeah, an attacking forward that adds a great threat of speed out there. Last time we saw him was the very first PDL game of the season and had their first goal of the season against Lehigh Valley United. But as you mentioned, returned from an injury just this last game on the road against FA Euro and got a goal for the team. Both these teams have faced FA Euro in their last matchups and both coming home with wins. If you have to put a number or a level on what this win could mean tonight for either of these squads, Ocean City needing it much more. They face a tough road featuring just 4 matches left, including these 2 against Reading. Plus, they still have New York Red Bulls at home.
Very key matchups for the Ocean City Nor'easters, and then at this point, every point counts. Home field advantage, and depending on playing a higher seed in the playoffs, so these points have got to count.
Yeah, both teams trying to avoid the play-in game and trying to get in those top 2 spots to end the season in the Mid-Atlantic Division with just a few games left. We'll pause here for the national anthem.
It's Jeannie Siebert from Blandon. She sings for both Reading Royals and Reading Phillies.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight
And we welcome you back up here to the press box again here on the campus of Wilson High School in West Lawn, Pennsylvania. John Gorski Stadium marking the battlefield here tonight between Ocean City Nor'easters and Reading United AC. If you're just joining us, I'm Chris Makoviak. Alongside me, Noah Pegler, here for the action here tonight. As we mentioned, Ocean City, just 4 matches remaining in the season, including this one. Reading United, 6 remaining. 2 against Ocean City, 2 against Jersey Express, and 2 against Lehigh Valley United. A lot of familiar faces on that schedule, and 2 being the next 2 installments, chapters in this rivalry, and we'll see what can come out of that tonight. Ocean City has to be feeling pretty confident coming into this one. Pretty much their solid lineup throughout the season, and Reading United's going to have to work on some things, try to prove the chemistry out there.
Yeah, for Reading, I mean, they've always, throughout this entire season, they've had a bunch of names coming in and out, whether it's like Del Hamel, Abramovich, or even like Emmanuel Chanis, who we haven't really seen like anymore. So, I mean, Reading's going to pull something together. I mean, with the front line, they finally got Corey Bennett back, so it'll be a challenge to go against this solid Ocean City. But expect the rivalry to kick in at some point because something always happens.
Yeah, we only played 45 minutes the other night before the game was abandoned, but it was a fun 45 minutes, a lot of physicality out there. We'll be looking for much of the same here tonight. Comer and Bennett out there meeting with the referees. Tonight's officials for the match, Terrence Mole, Scarlett Keene, Robert Ryan Sr., and Zachary Adams.
Thank you to Iron Roots Salon for cutting all the players' hair this season.
First kick done and underway, and both teams headed for midfield. And it looks like both teams set up on the wrong sides of the field. We don't often see that, but they're instructed by the referees to switch sides, and we'll get set back up.
That's a great way to start your game. Try to figure out which way you're going.
Now, highlighting the goalkeepers a bit in this game, Todd Morton takes it between the pipes for Ocean City. Yet again, another start for the Colonial Athletic Association champion with the University of Delaware. Has been stellar with the .83 GAA this season. Bujanek has been the starter for the last few games for Reading, but a bit of the backup these last few games. Ben Lunt getting the start today, the Akron starter and native of Berlin, Germany. Still also a stellar GAA at .8, so there should be a great goalkeeping battle here out in the field today.
It gives Lunt a good opportunity to show off his goalie skills, especially against a solid team like Ocean City Nor'easters, especially in a very key game as we go down to the end of this PDL season.
Yeah, potent offense for Ocean City. They do average 1.9 goals per game. Reading United up at 3 goals per game, including 4 in their last one. Ocean City's had to eke out some wins along the way, but only the 3 points matters, and that's what they'll be looking for tonight. Again, at the top of the table for the moment in the Mid-Atlantic Division, New York Red Bulls 10-1 at 30 points, but Reading does hold 3 matches in hand over the Red Bulls to this point, but the Red Bulls a 28 goal differential, and that really marks the difference at the end of the day if any tiebreakers need to occur. Ferdinand, the Haitian sensation, will have the opening tip-off, and we're underway here in John Gorski Stadium in West Lawn, Pennsylvania. Ocean City will get things going for us as they move it across. Malloy, the leading goal scorer for Reading United this season, will get things moving to the far side. Nathan Brown swings it over to Conte, and Reading filling out the field a bit here. Guinevart over to Rob Campbell, the right back, up ahead. Peters gets the touch off of Comer, the left back and captain of Ocean City. Guinevart will get things rolling once again. Reading, patient, taking their time in this one so far. We played 45 minutes the other night, didn't get a goal out of it, though. A few chances towards the halftime buzzer, but other than that, both teams really, it was a battle at the midfield.
Yeah, I mean, like, the one key opportunity for Reading United was that header by Jorge Guinevart, just going right over the crossbar, just really close. But then Ocean City definitely had plenty of opportunities, and then they're just trying to get the goals in right before they had to shorten the game. But here we are again, and it's a new game.
Yeah, for sure. And with two teams that both really need 3 points in the table, happy to abandon that match with no goals on the board. Moving up the head into the midfield. Spielman gives it back to Cosma. Far side, Finnegan, little volley, and Reading feeling something out here. Here's Guinevart. Little push from behind, and that'll be the first foul of today's action. Up ahead, trying to work the through ball to Bennett, but it's blocked away. Ferdinand trying to battle for it from Basic, and they'll work it back through to Nimmo. Ahead, Manga trying to keep it in play. Basic will knock it down. Now, if anybody paying attention to the Mid-Atlantic Division of the PDL and social media lately, Ocean City, a new partnership with Pittsburgh Riverhounds recently, and one benefit of that we see on the field tonight, John Manga, who has spent time with Pittsburgh, not a lot of playing time though, and getting a chance now, moved over to Ocean City Nor'easters for the rest of the summer, and he'll get some playing time on the field. Was actually a 4th-round pick in the MLS Super Draft in 2015 with the Colorado Rapids, so a lot of playing experience for him, including some in the USL, as I mentioned, with Pittsburgh. Now all of a sudden thrust into the starting role at the top of the formation with Ocean City, but that definitely adds some experience out there for them.
I mean, that's the whole thing of, like, having connections with other teams. So, like, even though he may be struggling or not getting a lot of playing time, he can get playing time somewhere else, and that way he can prove himself. That way he can get all the way back up to where he needs to be. So it helps to have this tier system of other teams so he can stay on your team.
Yeah, we'll see what the Lexington, Kentucky native can get done here. His second match played with Ocean City. Played in the last match against FA Euro. That is only time so far. Moved up ahead. Peters finding some room all of a sudden. Here on the right side, cut through. Open net for the goal. And off the knee and into the back of the net. 3rd goal of the season. It's Corey Bennett.
Just like that, Corey Bennett coming right back for Reading United, getting a goal. But right there, Jelani Peters just beating the defender, just getting around him. The goalie comes outside, kicks it, then kicks it. Yeah, Peter hits it right back at Bennett. Bennett knocks it right into the goal, and an early goal on for Reading United to really help him against this Ocean City team.
Yeah, beautiful start here tonight for Reading United AC. It's Corey Bennett getting his 3rd goal and 2nd in 2 straight appearances. Bit of bad goalkeeping there by Todd Morton, though. Came out of the net, thought he had the angle, but, you know, just like that, a little deflection, wide open net, and it's in there.
Yeah, very helpful for Reading United early on to get that goal. Now, one thing to focus on for them is their defense.
Yeah, for sure. Peters now his 3rd assist of the season. Basic working the far side, and he'll win the tackle there. Moving it over to Malloy, and Reading feeling something here, looking ahead. Nice little back heel by Bennett. He's brought down by Hemmings. They'll work the far side. Finnegan gets into this one, targeting up the field. Abramovich was there. Will be a foul, though, and going Ocean City's way. If you're just joining us, 1-0 here in the 5th minute of action. A quick early goal by Corey Bennett off the foot of Peters. Telecha losing it there. It's brought down from behind. A little bit of contact. Ball cleared by Spielman, but it will be a free kick here for Reading, and they'll get the move up the field. It'll be Malloy standing over this one. 6 goals on the season now for the Irishman. They'll quickly take it the other way. There's Basic, the defensive midfielder, driving it in, finds the head of Abramovich. Here's Peters bringing it down. Leading into it is Guinevart. Here's Malloy, but he knocks it into the ground. Bennett nearly getting a touch there, but coming out, strong goalkeeping from Morton. But a litany of chances there for Reading. Ocean City trying to rebound early in this one, now down 1-0. They had a 1-0 result against FA Euro on Sunday. A lot of play far side. Cosmo will get the throw in. Here's Ferdinand. Manga trying to get it up back to his fellow striker, but it's out of play, and Basic will have the throw in back to Reading. Right into the chest of Manga. Physicality from Conte. Deflection as the pass moves near side. Guinevere trying to keep his balance, shoving it up to Peters, but doesn't get to his fellow midfielder as Hemmings looks up the field. Zafarin, cut back, slips a bit there against Malloy, and intercepted by Guinevere, and that'll allow defense here of Reading to regroup a bit. Rob Campbell moving it up the field. There's Guinevere, and he'll come back to help his defense. As they move the far side, there's Nathan Brown. Basic moves it ahead, and it's a deflection. Out of play, and it's a throw-in for Reading. They'll just have to bring it back here. The Croatian Basic will have the throw-in. Playing left back today, but has been in that holding midfielder role past couple games for Reading. Comer will come up to take this one. Bennett gets a deflection there. Now trouble in the back for Ocean City, but they get it back quickly. Spielman up. Cosma working it back. Spielman back with it. Picks up his head, looking deep. It's Ferdinho there, and Brown gets a header to it. Here comes in. Conte has saved the day. Took some contact there.
Yeah, Ferdinho tried to go for that ball. Must have hit. Yeah, must have hit Conte just trying to go up for that ball.
Yeah, for now, no trainers coming on. Looks to be okay. A show of sportsmanship as we get back underway. The far side of the field now will be the captain Comer, as he usually does, taking the set piece. It's the first corner kick of the match here for Ocean City. Not sure what happened there, but ball going to Reading now. Without any restart.
Looks like they must have called a foul on Ferdinho right there.
Cosmo will have the throw on the far side. Quick restart. Hemmings back to Fimick. Now work it all the way back to Morton as Guinevere makes the long run here in the 10th minute. 1-0 Reading on the goal from Bennett. Bromovich gets a header to that, but it's right back to Cosmo. The Hungarian gives it off. Here's Hemmings, who had the winning goal for Ocean City in their win over FA Euro. Comer just barely keeping that in. Coach Hogan and Reading thought that was a handball, but play continues.
Yeah, it hit him on the arm, but on the upper arm and just trying to get the... probably was just playing the ball there.
Out of play far side. Throw-in coming for Basic and Reading United. Brown was swinging around. Here's Conte. Philadelphia native loses it there. Shot coming from far out. John Manga trying to put his name in the scorebooks here today, but flies over the crossbar there.
Definitely trying to make a name for himself down here in the PDL. Just trying to get that goal back for Ocean City.
Winner of Hall Ball tonight wins a Reading United prize pack, courtesy of the Soccer Stop and Chick-fil-A Exeter.
Mutton will have the goal kick here deep downfield. Header by Peters, running in on it is Bennett. The deflection off of the forward of Reading, and it will be a throw-in for Comer near side. Ferdinho coming back to help out his defender. Hemmings back through the defense. Now Cosmo moving up ahead. Down towards the final third. Telecha leaning into this one, deflected away by Brown. Telecha trying to get on this one. Brown shoving the Nor'easter player off the ball. That's going to be a corner kick there. A bit of a late call from the assistant referee far side, but it will nonetheless be another set piece here for Ocean City.
Momentum's starting to go towards Ocean City's way as they're finally getting the pressure that they want to get up into that final third of Reading United.
We'll see what the Nor'easters can do here. Colmer on it. Far flag of the field. Leans into this one towards the frame. Ocean City thought it crossed the line there, but referee did not see it. And Lund will have possession of it. Coach Hogan trying to talk to his keeper here, saying, what are you waiting for there? Ball landed right on the line, and nothing happened for a few seconds there.
Ocean City really wanted that one. I mean, like, that's where goal line technology comes in to take a review of that one.
Hey, MLS doesn't have it. PDL's not going to have it right now.
See who gets it first.
Finnegan trying to win it there, but chesting the ball gives it up to Ocean City. His teammates help him out, though, winning it back. And here's Rob Campbell getting it. Up ahead, no one there. Peters making a slow run of it. That's going to be a foul, won by Ferdinho. A nice job by him getting some nice position on the field for Ocean City.
Yeah, I mean, the foul was there. I mean, Conte just tugging him just on the shoulder right there, so clearly a foul.
Colmer back over the ball, and he'll give it off here with pressure from Abramovich. Bennett back with it. He's going to win it for Reading. Quickly loses it here to Spielman. Tackled away by Guinevart. Nimmo feeling a tough play there, but here's Abramovich. Spurred on by the through ball. Lonnie and cutback. Goal's open. But a tackle there by Colmer on the last inch.
Abramovich just trying to find something, just trying to get around the defender. Just waited a bit too long for that opportunity. And then Morton just came right in and just took the ball.
A beautiful transition opportunity for Reading, but bring it all the way back here to midfield. Nimmo still down for Ocean City. And one of their key players here on the defensive line, and it could be a big loss, and he's in a lot of pain still down.
Yeah, it was on that tackle by Corey Bennett, kind of clipped him on the lower foot area, and yeah, you could see him limping off in the background, and then suddenly just going down to the ground.
Yes, so early substitutes potentially warming up here for Ocean City Nor'easters. Coach Hogan of Reading United will take the opportunity to have a brief word with one of his players. But beautiful work right there, making a transition opportunity out of the steal at the midfield. Almost making something of it. You have to give credit to Morton and Colmer there with the slide tackle stop.
Yeah, I mean, Abramovich just trying to find an opportunity. Just had a defender right in front of him, trying to get around him, and then Morton just coming in, stopping him right there.
It was keen awareness by Abramovich cutting inside, trying to find the right angle. Just couldn't at the end. Still 1-0 here in the 16th minute. As this will add some time onto the stoppage time towards the end of the first half. The sign for the substitute to come on. Still Nimmo ailing on maybe his right foot, right ankle area, but probably his night will be done, unfortunately, for Ocean City. So just like that, they'll lose one of their key players on the defensive line. Looks like coming in will be John Schroeder, typically the defensive backup along the bench for Ocean City, Houston, Texas native and University of Delaware player. Nimmo, unfortunately, needing some help to get off the field, but a nice round of applause from the contingent here in the stands. And that'll be John Schroeder right onto the pitch, number 2. Played last season with in the PDL with the South Florida Surf, but now featuring for the first time with Ocean City this season. Nemo's played in 795 minutes, 9 games this season for Ocean City. So they're going to have to play on without him. As Cosmo looks like he will move to the open center back spot next to Fimick, and taking the spot at the right back position will be John Schroeder. Pressure from Ferdinand as we get back underway here. John Gursky Stadium on the campus of Wilson High School. An early goal from Corey Bennett, his 3rd of the season on the assist, 3rd of the season for Peters. 1-0 Reading United. Ginevart back quickly to basic as we continue play here in the 18th minute. Ginevart back to Brown, and they'll exchange passes here a bit. Brown cutting inside. Here is Ginevart. Tackle from behind very late there. Ginevart down on the ground. Play will continue on advantage per the referee. Ocean City gets it back. And whistle blown as Ginevart's still down. I'd be surprised not to see a card here. Very late challenge there and behind too.
Man, yeah, like at first glance, I mean, just brings him down. I mean, like, I'm not even sure if, like the ball was on his right foot. He came in from the left. Just coming in right there. And just bringing him down.
Things already getting a little testy there on the field. Head referee doing the right thing and consulting the assistant referee near side as the players break it up a bit here. Of course, Reading United players there immediately after Nimmo comes off the field might take that as you took down our man, we're going to try to take down yours.
Yep. I mean, just right there, yeah, the testiness of this rivalry, no matter where it comes from. I mean, all the players just gathering at that point, but I mean, that tackle, I mean, just like almost really taking down Ginevart.
Yeah, I have to hope he'll be all right, the Barcelona, Spain native. Looks like a yellow card was issued to Max Hemmings, number 21 of Ocean City Nor'easters. Play will restart on the near side once Ginevart's finished being tended to. Working on that left ankle area. The NAIA player with Rio Grande.
A yellow card has been assessed to Ocean City's number 21, Max Hemmings. Yellow card assessed in the 19th minute.
Referee is, of course, hoping that yellow card dims down some of the tension here in the next few minutes, here in the 20th minute. Fortunately, 2 stoppages already for injuries.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, they're becoming very key injuries. I mean, like, pretty much taking out players and forcing the coaches to use subs early on.
Ginevart will rise to his feet here. We'll see how much power he can put on that left leg. Nice crowd here in West Lawn, Pennsylvania for this game tonight. First of 2 in the next 4 days for these 2 teams. We'll play on Sunday at Ocean City. Ginevart's still taking his time. Ginevart trying to put it together, the oomph to get back in this game, but it looks like he's having trouble here with the pain.
But yeah, I mean, you look at the tackles between what brought down Nimmo, I mean, and then what brought down Ginevart. Ginevart, like, literally, like, just, like, got sideswiped on that last tackle. I mean, did not, just Hemmings came right in, or whoever it was, and just, yeah, taking him down, just really did not see that coming.
Ginevart will come out, land to his head in a slow walk, but under his own power, so that's good to see. Player is warming up here from the bench. We'll see if he'll have to come in the end. Play will continue for now, and Reading will play down a man until it's determined if they need to make that substitution. Throw in to start things back up, and we're underway here in the 22nd minute. We'll have a few minutes of stoppage time for sure at the end of this first half. Foul from behind, and that'll go Ocean City's way. Long ball hit Finnegan on its way. Ferdinand trying to get under it. Brown gets the header. Here's Manga trying to bring it down. Cut away, and a foul called against Ocean City. Reading United will get the free kick here towards their own territory. Looks like Univart's night will be done as get ready to bring in this substitution. Looks like it's Kevin Carvalho that will come in and had his first appearance of the season against FA Euro on Tuesday night. Looks like he'll get a second right away. The Richboro, Pennsylvania native and Northeastern player. He'll come on in just a few moments. Here's Finnegan up the field, a header down. Bennett trying to curtail it. Shoved off the ball by Spielman, and here comes Ocean City. Ball up ahead, Manga distributing over to the far side, Safarin. Couldn't find his way to the end of that one. Peters went down initially here to at least pause play enough for the substitution, but he'll come on anyway.
Exiting the game, number 14, Jorge Guinevart, entering in his place, number 15, Kevin Carvalho.
So it will be Kevin Carvalho, the midfielder, coming on, and former Union Academy product. And Peters still down, so we have another player down in this game here in the 23rd. So it'll get looked at, and Ocean City will take this chance to meet up the entire 11 there on the right side of the field. Peters went down with some heavy contact earlier.
Yeah, the physicality, it's adding up in this game. I mean, not like what we saw against the Red Bulls where players are grabbing at each other and pushing each other, but like they're like using pretty much any advantage through either the air or the ground, and then just somehow bringing down the player, but then getting injuries on both sides.
Yeah, and already it looks like we're going to have another substitution for Reading United coming in the next few moments at least, as Peters comes off and they're preparing someone already. So unfortunately, Reading and Ocean City already in this match having to use substitutions on injuries. Here's Rob Campbell near side. For now, Reading will play a man down on the field. Fletcher trying to win that one, but Campbell gets it back to right back up ahead, giving it off to Bennett. He'll take one off the face there as Fimick works back a header to his goalkeeper, Morton, into safety. 25th minute of action. Substitution coming to the near side, so next ball is in play. That'll come from Reading United. Manga cut back, giving it off. Here's Ferdinand, cut inside, and he'll give it off to Comer, who'll send it downfield to Fletcher. Brown trying to keep it in play, but he heads it out, and it will be a throw-in in the final third. As I mentioned, substitution coming on for Reading United. It's Austin Maloney getting his first action of the season for Reading United, the Harrisburg, PA native and Penn State player. 12 starts and 1,200 minutes last season for the Nittany Lions.
Substitution in the 25th minute.
So we mentioned in the pregame, as this ball is worked in and through for a goal kick, Reading United get tested with a bit of a different first team. It's really going to get tested now with maybe a lack of experience out there with some of these positions.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of fresh legs out there right now early on, and then some different names that we haven't really seen. I mean, like Maloney. I believe it's his first home start here. Or, coming in here for Reading United. But then, but at this point, I mean, Ocean City are just trying to look for that goal. Reading trying to look for more opportunities and just keep the goals out.
Yeah, Coach Hogan and Reading United have to be very fortunate to get that early goal from Bennett. Here comes another ball over the top. Bennett chasing after it. Cutback looking for the cross, but just a little bit too much on that touch. Had a play goal kick coming from Morton.
Yeah, just trying to find a way around the defender and just couldn't find anything. And then while he was trying to find something, he ends up losing a touch for Reading United.
Yeah, typical man at the top of the formation for Reading United. Frenzy Pierrot not in the 18 tonight. So Bennett getting the start up there. A Jamaican and Northeastern player. Headed down. Bennett trying to get to it. Cosma gets the initial touch. Here's Maloney giving it back, his first touch of the game. Malloy gets the deflection up ahead, and after some battering around, Reading's going to get it back. Ball hit by Basic over the top of Comer. Here's Maloney trying to get to it. Telecha got bad backspin on that. Back to Reading. Here's Malloy. Malloy lining into that one, trying to get the tackle back, but instead it turns into a goal kick for Morton. And Coach Hogan and Reading not liking that follow through from Telecha, trying to challenge the Reading United player there, and some talking to off the ball. Tension's mounting. Reading with a 1-0 lead for now here, 28th minute. So far in this game, 3 players off with injuries as the first half continues. Maloney. Some contact from behind. Referee spots it, and it will be a free kick towards midfield for Reading United.
Yeah, Maloney getting a bit of a tug right there from the Ocean City player. Just keep adding to the fouls right there.
Malloy will exchange it with Brown. There's Carvalho. Moving up ahead, some room for Abramovich. He'll let it up for Finnegan. Ball across. Bennett settling it down, but here comes the flag on the near side. Offsides against Reading. And a free kick coming for Morton.
Yeah, he was in front of the line right there, just trying to find something.
Reading United offense showing some energy here. They had their goal in the 6th minute of action coming from Bennett. Coach Thompson will catch that for Ocean City, but it's a throw-in for Reading United. Campbell with it on the near side. Clemson University player throws it in. Malloy, Carvalho. Basic trying to make a run on the far side, but he's tracked well by Safarin. Abramovich cut back, looking ahead. Ball over the top. It's Finnegan with the run. Can he get to it? He'll keep it in play towards the corner flag. Gets the deflection. Corner kick coming for Reading United AC. Beautiful service there from Abramovich.
And good play by Finnegan to get the deflection and keep it at the corner.
On July 6th, we will have a meet and greet at PJ Willingham starting at 8 o'clock.
Aaron Malloy will stand over the ball, waiting for the corner here. 6 goals, 1 assist, and 6 games played for Reading United.
Yeah, that's PJ Willingham's and Wyomissing. 8 o'clock, meet and greet.
Malloy gets into this one. A bender here across the frame, and somehow they didn't touch a Reading player at all. And it's a goal kick coming from Morton, but a dangerous one by the Irishman.
Yeah, it's like an opportunity right there for Reading United. Just couldn't find anything. I mean, gets past these Ocean City defenders. Just Reading couldn't get a head, foot, or even a chest on that one.
And Morton and the Nor'easters fortunate after that one. That's still 1-0. Brown with a leap there nearly got to it. No touches yet to it. Manga comes in and settled down. Maloney keeping it in play. Trying to get the one hop over to Bennett. Flicked away by Fimick. And now Cosma selling it into Morton. Conte bringing it down for Reading. Here's Malloy. He'll give it off to Campbell near side. Conte over to Brown. 31st minute of action. Back to Lunt here. Finnegan chooses not to jump for that one. He'll get the deflection, though. Here he comes. Trying to change directions on the field, but it's settled down by Comer on the interception. Carvalho brought down from behind. Bit of tension there as Spielman gets the foul drawn against him. Campbell looking up ahead. Little ball through, but it's cut off. Ferdinand making the run, dissecting the double team, but gets a touch to it. And Lunt will move it up the field. Players collide in the air, but it falls to Maloney. Driving in towards the box. Trying to cut inside. Gets the deflection. Nice move there. Working the throw-in for Reading United. Campbell will swing it around past Manga. Conte driving it across the field, but Basic nowhere near it. They get the lucky hop, though, and Reading gets it back. Ball sent up ahead here in the 32nd minute. Brought down by Maloney. It will fall to Campbell, feeling pressure from Colmer. Threw over to Abramovich. Foul called on the near side by the assistant referee. A beautiful chance at a set piece here for Reading United.
Reading United free kick, sponsored by Giorgio, America's favorite mushroom.
Evan Finnegan comes across the field to take this one. See what the Monroe University player can do. Bender towards the far post, but over the entire pack. And it's a goal kick coming from Morton and Ocean City. .33rd minute now, and Morton will have the goal kick. He'll tap it off to Schroeder on the far side. Hemmings up ahead. Smart cutaway there, keeping it from Finnegan. Hemmings, ball over the top. Not a strong run coming from the forwards of Ocean City, and it'll be back to Ben Lunt. German will look ahead, giving it off to Conte. There's Malloy. Carvalho. Back into the defense of Reading. Malloy looking up ahead here. Bennett winning it towards midfield. Over to Conte. They'll keep it in play. Carvalho keeping it away from Manga, trying to make the challenge. Basic, cutting inside. Up ahead, cut through to Abramovich. Here comes Carvalho with the run. Couldn't make something out of it, though. Schroeder trying to win it back. Finnegan with the run. Cut inside around Schroeder. A great defensive effort, and it goes out of play for the throw-in.
Yeah, Finnegan coming in right there, just challenging him. Especially if you noticed, that was Schroeder who came in for Nimmo, so that could have been Nimmo right there if he was still on the field.
Abramovich trying to catch Ocean City off their mark. Finnegan, a nice challenge. It stays in play. No whistle. And too late of a touch that he get past the keeper, but Morton will pounce on it. Morton will take his time here as we enter this 36th minute of action here in John Gursky Stadium on the campus of Wilson High School, West Lawn, Pennsylvania. Battle of number 2 and number 3 teams in the Mid-Atlantic Division of the PDL. Volley up ahead, off the head of Finnegan. Bennett trying to win it. And a foul called against Fimick, driving into Bennett. And head referee trying to keep the players calm here. There's Conte working into Campbell. Deflected out by Telecha, and it will be a throw-in. There, Abramovich going down heavy there, holding his back as play continues. Play will pause from the referee. And Ocean City bench and players on the field didn't like that one.
I mean, he went down. I mean, from here, it didn't look like that hard of a tackle.
Abramovich holding his back there still.
Must give him a knee to that lower back area, if that's what's actually happening now.
Abramovich in pain. Ocean City will get the ball back here, though. Abramovich will take a brief drink there. Looks like he'll be all right to enter back into the game, fortunately. If you're just joining us, already 3 injured players having to come off for substitutions in the first 20 minutes of action today. Abramovich back onto the field.
Very good for Reading. I don't think they can take any more subs this early on in the first at this point of the game.
It was a heavy toll early on as they worked that back to Morton. In the 38th minute, Bennett almost getting a touch to that one. Manga falls there, headed back through to the Reading defense. Zafarin putting a run in on this one. Lunt clears it upfield. And headed out of play. It'll be Reading throwing here on the near side. Campbell coming over to it. Move right back to Conte and work it through the back line. Carvalho off to Malloy. I'll move it upfield. Bennett offering some help, but it's cut off. Ball through. Manga too heavy of a touch off his knee. Malloy loses it then. Ferdinand now. Campbell moves it up ahead. Maloney over to Malloy, and Reading getting back under control. Brown over to Basic. Ball up ahead over the top. Finnegan going after it. Schroeder sailing under it. Got off the Cosma. Back to Schroeder. And Ocean City back in control. Ball falling out of play. It continues to trickle that far line. I'm going to say Malloy was brought down from behind by Manga. Foul going the way of Reading United. You ball downfield. Bennett colliding with Cosma. Brought down. Hemmings gets a touch to it over to Schroeder, and they'll exchange it here. Zafarin trying to keep it in play, but it'll be a throw-in for Reading. Up ahead. Shot coming from Bennett, but far out outside the box and into the hands of Morton. Brown trying to get to deflection, and he does just that. Throwing coming for Reading United. 40th minute here in the first half. 1-0 Reading on that early goal from Bennett off the foot of Peters. It's been a stalemate since then. Bennett held there, trying to win the ball, but Ocean City gets it back. Zafarin brings down Finnegan there, and it will be a free kick for Reading United. They'll just take advantage here on the near side. Campbell over to Maloney, working against Colmer. He loses it. Foul called against Maloney on that late challenge, and Hemmings will get back up all right. Free kick coming for Ocean City. Nice cutback from Zafarin. Hemmings over to Spielman. Ball up ahead here. Dangerous one off the back of Maloney, and then it'll trickle out of play. Corner kick coming from Ocean City. We haven't seen them in a while in this final third of Reading. And a chance here to make a statement here in the 42nd minute towards the end of the first half.
Very key opportunity right now for Ocean City, trying to get that goal right before halftime. And yeah, after pretty much going through like a time like where they had nothing in the offensive third.
Ball coming in here, a low one towards the near post. A collision there, and they're going to say it came off of Reading's Nathan Brown. Another corner kick coming for Ocean City. This one towards the far post and curls out of play. Goal kick coming for Ben Lunt. So Ocean City not able to capitalize there as we work our way into the 43rd minute. Ball quickly moved ahead. Nice little volley there, but not enough to get it to Maloney. Ocean City pounces on the interception. Moved away from behind. Abramovich with the run there after the steal. Through ball up ahead. It's Bennett running into the box. Tackled from behind. And a card will be shown on this. What color, though? And there it is. Red card issued. And a challenge from behind, well too late. It has to be red on that.
Well, yeah, I mean, a clear goal-scoring opportunity right there. I mean,
A red card has been assessed to Ocean City's number 15, Nicola Fimick. Red card assessed in the 43rd minute.
And we talked about the struggles of just losing Nimmo, but also Fimick, one of the key backline members for Ocean City. This ball, by the way, will be placed just outside the box, so not a penalty, but a free kick coming. Reading up a man, but Fimick, 900 minutes, has played in all 10 games and all 90 minutes of each of those games for Ocean City, but now we'll see his first time off the field all season due to a red card.
yeah, just a tough game for Ocean City. First you lose Nimmo, now you're playing down a man.
Malloy over this also is basic. Here's Malloy driving into a low one towards the far post, but bouncing on it is Morton. But here in the 44th, one of the biggest stories of this game so far, Reading up 1-0 on an early goal, but now playing a man up 2. As Ocean City will have to change their game plan here at halftime, maybe their formation too. Worked out a play by Colmer. Campbell will have the throw-in. Carvalho over to Malloy. He'll work it far side the basic. There's Conte. Now, it was the first red card of the season issued to Ocean City. They had 17 yellow cards entering today. Nothing red. Ball deflected there. Brown getting the cut on that one, trying to move it upfield. Working off contact, and he'll work it back to Campbell. And Reading might be satisfied here as we enter the 45th minute. Up a man and up a goal in this game.
Yeah, looking like a dominating control right now for Reading. I mean, got that goal. Now Ocean City's down a man, so starting to cruise here for Reading United AC.
We'll definitely be looking for that insurance goal, if not now, but to start the second half. And after those 3 injuries, causing substitutions early on in this first half, we'll have 5 minutes of stoppage time here to end the first half. Ball sent ahead, no runs being made by Reading United. And tracking back to claim this one is Spielman. East Tennessee State player will give it off to Schroeder. Throwing coming, header by Finnegan. Conte trying to win it against Fredinho. He gets it, but it's a foul going the way of Ocean City. They'll restart this one. Key foul being won by the Nor'easters. Looks like they moved Spielman to the back line to play one of those center back roles. But both of the starting center backs of Ocean City off the field tonight. One a red card, one an injury early on. Out of play, throwing coming in the final third. Here is Colmer as we're in the stoppage time. Deflected. A chance here for Ocean City, back heel. Fredinho. Inside the box, little back heel of his own. Conte to Campbell. Trying to clear, and he'll get the deflection. Throwing coming. Brown. Looking ahead. You'll find the open run of Abramovich. Looking ahead, a ball ahead to Finnegan on the far side, leaning into a cross. Bennett across here, couldn't get to it. Cosma got the touch.
Very good cross right there. Just Bennett could not get ahead on that one, just a little behind that one. So very close opportunity for Reading United right before halftime.
Conte settling it down as Ocean City continues to bunker in a bit here as we end the first half. Abramovich threw, couldn't get to it as he stretched forward. Ball ahead. Over the top, it gets past Campbell. Fredinho running in on it. He's going to keep this in play. Cutback. Looking to the box, bouncer, and cleared by Brown. He was targeting John Manga on the far side. Palmer. Off to Fredinho, but miscommunication. Maloney getting it back, brought down from behind. No call from the referee. Ocean City gets it back. Far side now, there's Schroeder. Safarin continuing into first half stoppage time. Long ball coming towards the mid point of the box. Ball sent in, but a bad shot as it trickles out. Goal kick coming for Ben Lunt. Reading United taking their time, up 1-0. Over to Brown. Basic. Croatian will give it back over to Brown. Carvalho to Brown. Feeling the pressure, he'll have to give a little chip over to Abramovich. Campbell. Moving up ahead, some wide room for the Clemson player. Through ball over to Maloney. Cross coming across the frame of goal. Bennett leans into it. Shot blocked and brought down inside the box, but Reading not going to get that call. As a goal kick coming for Morton. May see the end of the first half here, and what a first half it's been. 3 substitutions due to injury, a red card issued to Fimick, and Reading with a goal early on before any of that happened by Bennett. So 1-0 here, potentially at the break. And you could say it's a satisfying first half for Reading at the expense of 2 of their starting players.
Yeah, it stinks that they're missing Peters and Ginevard out there, but I mean the goal is really helped right now, and it now really helps that Ocean City is now without one of their defenders.
Their 2 starting center backs for most of the season out, 1 because of injury in this game, 1 because of a red card. And as we hear the final whistle here for the end of the first half, it's been an exciting first half, but the only mark on the board, a goal coming from Bennett on the foot of Peters, start things off in the first 10 minutes of action. As we move to the second half, stay tuned. We're in for a physical battle for sure, and we'll see what tactics Ocean City can bring to the table with just 10 men entering the break. Hello, welcome back into John Gursky Stadium here on the campus of Wilson High School in West Lawn, Pennsylvania. An exciting first half, to say the least. You'll see on your screens, we had a red card, 3 substitutions due to injury, and a goal in the first couple of minutes, the 4th minute of the match from Corey Bennett. I'm Chris McCovic, alongside me Noah Pegler, and really that first half, that's this rivalry for you.
I mean, just that one goal right there by Bennett, coming off of a deflection by he just got it right there off of Peters, and then then the physicality just took over. First Nimmo going down, ended up having to come out, but then Ginnivar being brought down on a hard tackle right there, and then just keep adding to the injuries. Peters coming off, eventually just going down. Abramovich, may have had some problems of his back, but then eventually a clear goal scoring opportunity for Corey Bennett just on a breakaway chance, and then Fimick bringing him down, and then the ref pulling out the straight red as that's how it goes right there. And then very good for Reading United.
Yeah, 2 starting center backs and the 2 stars for all games this entire season for Ocean City now off, and they're going to have to figure out what they're going to do. We saw Cosma come over and play center back role, and after the red card, Spielman joined him. We'll see what formation they come out with in the second half, but an important match for both teams. Ocean City, including this match, only 4 left in the season. Reading United, a couple more in hand, but the physicality could continue. We could see more cards come out, and really things brewing for later in the week. These teams meet again on Sunday.
It's really going to add on to that. And then at that point, the loser of this game is definitely going to want to get back at him for that game on Sunday, just trying to get those 3 points as the season winds down. But for Ocean City to stay in this game, they need to add to that defensive hold that they have now to try and prevent any more goals from Reading United.
Yeah, just on your screens before we take it off, look at the foul count. 4 for Reading United, 9 for Ocean City. We only have 2 cards in this game so far, a yellow card and a red card to this point, as we welcome both teams back out onto the field here for the second 45. Of course, with a man up a goal from earlier in the game, everything playing the way of Reading United, but they're going to be searching for that insurance goal to add a little bit of safety.
Yeah, at this point, Reading has the cruise control of this game. Got a goal early on, and now Ocean City's got to focus more on their defense because they're now missing a man. And then they're going to try and get that goal. So at least for Ocean City, they just need points. For Reading United, just control of this game, just not to make sure it gets out of hand more than it is now.
Yeah, no mistakes, best way to put it, I guess, for Reading United. Nothing to give up, not any of these fast strikers of Ocean City. Interesting thing, though, will they come out with a backline of 3 or backline of 4 for Ocean City? And that'll be really interesting to see if they push up that extra man, because if they have one less defender out there, Bennett's going to be running wild for sure at the top of the Reading formation.
Yeah, lots of interesting strategies here to see for Ocean City if they're going to try and go for that goal to try and even things up or even go for the win.
Does not look like we have any substitutions here to start our second half action. It looks like it will be a 3-man back line for now for Ocean City, with Colmer maybe stepping up as a midfielder. We'll see how they take this approach. But Ocean City needing a goal in this game. They need a good result in this one. And of course, not a loss. Malloy, ball deep downfield, headed back up. Here's Fredinho coming in under it, and Ocean City will start us into the second half. Tackled away, Carvalho, who was one of those Reading United players that came in as a substitute early on in that first half for an injured player.
Yeah, for Carvalho and Maloney, getting some playing time here in their first home opportunities for Reading United.
Bennett knocks it back. Run up ahead. Abramovich comes down, and he'll draw the foul. And a key set piece here early on for Reading United. Abramovich even went down with maybe a back injury in the first half, but he looks to be all right out there helping out the offense.
Yeah, always threatening, finding opportunities. Him and Finnegan both. Finnegan definitely applying pressure up top right there on that Ocean City defense. So it's very helpful right now for these forwards for the work they're doing tonight.
Malloy, another chance at a set piece. He had one just outside the box off of the red card on Fimick. Turned into nothing and just a roller to Morton. See if we can get an insurance goal here for Reading United. Ball coming, Bender off the top of the wall. Finnegan in towards the front frame. No offsides call, and it's cleared away by Ocean City.
Yeah, if there's more opportunity for that, like they may have ended up going offsides on that one.
Back to Schroeder, who is the defender that came in for the injured Nimmo early on. Headed down by Brown. It's working its way out of play, and Basic just couldn't get there in time. Schroeder will come in, take the throw-in for Ocean City. Headed down by Manga and rolled out of play. Basic getting set. He'll have the throw-in over to Brown. Over to Conte. Tamoy, and they'll work it around. Knocked up ahead. Manga little flick. Talecha there lining into it. Can't get the right touch though, and it'll fall to Conte. And a late kick there after the fact. Here comes Finnegan running in to defend his teammate. And it's Conte on the end of that one that's going to block his fellow Reading United player off the ball. And it's tension like that that's been building throughout this first half. And the referee's hoping to calm things down.
Yeah, tension building in this game, and tension keeps building in this rivalry, no matter who it is, and players coming in and out.
A late kick nonetheless, and the referee will definitely at least have some words. And a yellow card has been issued to John Manga, the forward, number 9.
A yellow card caution has been assessed to Ocean City's number 9, John
Second
Manga.
yellow card of the match for Ocean City. It looks like the Ocean City formation maybe a 3-4-2 out there with Manga and Talecha at the top of that formation. But for now, playing with a 3-man back line with some help from the defensive midfield. Headed down on the far side. Cleared out of play. Actually, it stays in play just barely. And now trickles out, throwing coming for Colmer and Ocean City. Hemmings looking for some help. He'll chip it up ahead and find some open room. Trying to find his teammate, and Basic clears it right back over to Ben Lunt. Brown cuts back. Gives it off, nearly losing it, and gets it just enough upfield. Carvalho giving it off to Malloy. Ball over the top. Here comes a run from Rob Campbell. And towards the box, the final third, looking for the cross towards the far post. Finnegan coming in. Contact to be had. Here comes Abramovich. Open net. It's brought down again by Reading. Finnegan keeping it alive against the double team. Gets the deflection. Saying it stayed in play. Here's Basic. Gets it into the box. Cleared away. Finnegan a chance. Right on the edge. Couldn't get done on the header. Ball bended in and couldn't find Bennett.
It just, I mean, Finnegan just couldn't get that either towards goal or towards Bennett on that one, so.
Finnegan across flame! And how about that? Bennett on the end of that one and header in. Had a nearly perfect cross seconds ago. And they find that one in the back of the net. Second goal of the game, third in 2 matches, and 4th of the season for Corey Bennett.
Very good by Bennett, just coming in off of that cross, getting ahead on it right away from the keeper, and then just getting that goal just to add some more lead and cruise control for Reading United. Very good.
Yeah, we talked about it coming out of the second half, looking for that insurance goal. There it is, up 2-0 and also up a man on the field. You made a great point there, Noah. Difference makers really have been Abramovich and Finnegan. Right there, Finnegan getting an assist to his name.
Yeah, finally, he's finally producing that role that he got for on the offense. Very helpful for Reading United. Pulling in his inner Hugo Del Hamel on creating assists for goal opportunities for Reading United.
Finnegan, his first registered assist this season for the left back, go along with his goal earlier this season. Brown will knock that down over to Lunt, and now Ocean City with their backs against the wall, down by 2 in the 52nd minute, and down a man.
A substitution at the half for Ocean City, exiting the game, number 12. Franklin Separate Entering in his place, number 22, Danny Brandt.
Danny Brandt into the match at the half for Ocean City. Here comes Abramovich trying to find the right angle across his body, but rolls right into Morton's hands. A substitute coming off at the half was Zafarin, the forward. So more of a midfielder coming on in Danny Brandt, getting his first action with the team just a few matches ago. The Wheaton Division III, the NCAA player, an Annapolis, Maryland native, has had plenty of stops at Palm Beach Atlantic and Messiah, too, in his collegiate career. Chested there. Malloy brings it down for Reading United. Looking upfield, he finds the room, and it's been all room here in the second half on the field for Reading United to operate.
Yeah, wide open space right here in the middle of the field.
Finnegan, cross, around towards the far side. Austin Maloney, little chip over, trying to find Bennett. Spielman will knock this upfield. Out of play, throwing coming for Reading United. Things going bad to worse in this game for Ocean City, as they'll look for 2 goals to equalize now.
Yeah, it keeps getting bad for them, and we're only in the beginning of the second half.
But again, these two teams will play at Ocean City on Sunday, so we'll see what emotions trickle from this game into that match.
It'll give time for these teams to heal from either injuries or cards.
Definitely for sure, as that ball's kicked away, and that will be yellow card issued. It'll be Telecha getting that one, number 17.
A yellow card has been assessed to Ocean City.
His name in the books for the 3rd time this season. The West Virginia Tech player and Spaniard. Malloy knocking this upfield. Brought down to Campbell. Cross coming towards the frame. Morton tracking back, and he'll dive there. Little leap to grab onto that one. Looking up ahead. Contact from behind. Foul called. Winning that is Danny Brandt. Cosmo looking upfield. Over the head of Manga, and a foul called on the contact with Basic. 54th minute, 2-0 Reading. Both goals tonight coming from Bennett. 4 on the season for the Jamaican. Ball sent into the box. Dangerous one, but headed away by Brown. Carvalho trying to get back to it for Reading. Cleared up the field. No Reading players in the area, though, as it trickles down to Morton. Headed there by Brown. Keeping it in play is Finnegan. Threw ball up ahead, off his line is Lunt, and he grabs onto that one. Basic moving up ahead, he'll work with Finnegan. Brown now with it. Malloy to Finnegan. Up ahead, but Bennett moving the wrong direction there to get to it. And he'll work back to Morton. Falls to the foot of Basic, will head it up the field, but it'll go out of play. Cosmo will have the throw-in. Basic headed there. A little contact to his chest from Manga. Verdinho brings it down, trying to work against Reading United players. Cosmo over to Spielman, who is played more of a center back role here in the second half. Lots of pressure from Reading and not so much coming out of it for Ocean City as it stays in play. Finally falls out there on the volley. Ocean City trying to move up ahead here. Finding something, but then it's volleyed away by Basic. Nice tackle there on the far side. Maloney got it out of play in the 57th minute. Things growing a bit calm as cool air washes over the stadium. And a free kick coming for Ocean City as they look for a chance and to swing something in the box. Still looking to get rid of that goose egg on the scoreboard.
Yeah, right now, I mean, like, Ocean City just trying to find that opportunity, just trying to get the goal, trying to get back into this game due to the fact that they pretty much have a mountain now to climb to get back into this game.
What a save by Ben Lunt! Cosmo with the header, no man marking him, and Lunt able to shift it away out of play.
Yeah, very good stop, just having to make a dive for it as it was trying to go on the low side on that post.
It was a corner kick won by Ocean City. Ferdinand took it, but it was a quick touch. Maloney trying to cut through the double team, but couldn't draw the foul, and Ocean City gets it back. Out of play, back to Reading United, and able to avoid danger with the first huge save of this match for Ben Lunt.
Yeah, it was a very good save, and then now time for Reading to get back on offense.
Moving right up the field, here's Finnegan with the next throw-in. Basic over to Conte as they change sides of the field. Rob Campbell, the Clemson player, making the run. Trying to work the give and go. Staying on the ball despite the pressure. Out of play now. Throw-in coming for Campbell. Another throw-in for Reading. Bennett trying to work some possession in the corner, but it turns into a goal kick from Morton and the Nor'easters. Bennett cutting through there, open goal, but he couldn't get the final possession and touch. Morton sliding past there, and Bennett almost with his hat trick tonight.
Just more pressure by that front line of Reading United, and just a very good read by Bennett just on that pass.
Malloy had a go at that one, bended it in, but it turns into another corner kick coming for Reading United. Malloy will be on the end of this one. The Irishman looking to extend this 2-goal lead. Finnegan coming near side, lining into this one. A bender towards the far post. It's going to barely stay in play, but actually flag going up for the assistant referee on the far side, and it will be a goal kick for Morton. 61st minute of action. Reading still threatening. First substitution looks to be coming on for Ocean City. In a few moments it will be Ishmael Numansana, the former Reading United player a year ago, adding some attacking prowess on the field. The Frenchman and South Atlantic Conference Player of the Year last season collegiately.
Ocean City probably trying to find add some more offensive weapons out there, trying to find that goal that could bring them back in this game, as we got about a half hour left in this half.
And Numansana, a big, powerful, physical force up top. Maybe we'll change things a bit there. The Sean Manka will come off, and along with him, his yellow card in the game.
Substitution for Ocean City.
Probably trying to save him for that game coming up this Sunday.
Entering in his place, number 8, Ishmael Numansana. Substitution in the 61st minute.
Numansana will take over one of those spots of the forwards here in this formation. They're up ahead by Reading. Continuing the attack. Finnegan near side trying to get back to it. Nice run by him. Past Schroeder. Through ball, but the basic Cosma. Nice back heel by him, showing the footwork. Late challenge there from Schroeder. And it'll be a free kick for Reading United here on the near side. Ocean City players thought Basic went down a little bit too soon on that one. Basic up and ready to play as Malloy will stand over this one. Malloy. Bender towards the far post. It might bend in there, but it has to get touched wide by Morton, trying to spur on the attack.
Very good kick by Malloy. Just Reading got nothing out of that one. Just trying to find somebody.
Get it back quickly right in front of the goal, but offsides is the call on the far side, and Morton will start things off. Next pause in action, it will be a substitution for Reading United, and that will occur right now. Nico Regent will come on, the defensive midfielder and also defender at times. Jamaican and University of South Florida player. Excuse me, University of Central Florida player.
I believe that's it for Bennett.
Yeah, and it'll be a defensive substitution for sure, with Regent coming on for Corey Bennett.
Exiting the game, scoring both goals tonight, number 9, Jelani Peters. Scratch that, Corey Bennett. I'll take a lap after the game.
And Corey Bennett comes off to some nice applause, scoring both goals tonight, 4 on the season for the player, and missed most of the season with an injury, so in 3 matches in the PDL this season, 4 goals, pretty good for the attacker up top.
Yeah, pretty good return right for tonight for Corey Bennett. Getting those goals, I mean, one coming off of like a cross, like right at him by Jelani Peters, so very good night for him.
A beautiful smooth goal as Nico Regent comes on, more of a defensive midfielder, so Reading United may be signaling they're ready to bunker in, slow things up top with a 2-goal lead and up a man here in the 64th.
Yeah, try and give Lunt that clean sheet.
Definitely. Ball head out of play. Deletcher will have the throw-in. Cosma works it around Abramovich, who takes his typically normal position up top as the number 9 striker. Cosma near side. Brandt switches sides of the field over to Spielman. Newman Sana getting some of his first touches of the game. Carvalho trying to keep alive the possession for Reading, but Colmer comes through with it. Ocean City will move it all the way back through Morton. Rest of the schedule for Ocean City, as I mentioned, is 4 matches remaining, including this one. 2 matches against Reading this weekend, tonight, and then Sunday. And then, doesn't get much easier, they'll host New York Red Bulls at the top of the table on July 9th. And then their final match will be hosting Lehigh Valley United on the 12th. Reading United, 6 matches, including this one in front of us tonight. But they don't face the the division leaders in New York Red Bulls for the rest of the season, so we'll be hoping for a favorable result the way of Ocean City in a few weeks. Finnegan, Bender towards the top of the box. Abramovich gets a touch to it, but it goes just wide of the near post. It'll be a goal kick for Morton. Another substitution coming in for Ocean City will be Francisco Neto, the winger for Ocean City, the Brazilian and West Virginia Tech player.
Exiting the game for Ocean City, number 17, Ignacio.
He'll come in for his collegiate teammate,
entering in his place,
Telecha.
number 11, Francisco Neto. Substitution in the 66th minute.
Neto, a goal and assist to his name in 9 games played for Ocean City. Newman Sana, nice footwork by the big man. Cosmo will get it back, helping out his teammate, and he'll move it upfield. Neto, first touch of the game, intercepted by Basic, and he'll move it up to Regent. Malloy. Basic to Brown. And here in the 67th minute, Reading United taking it easy a bit, passing around the defense as Regent will wind it back. A tough one to take for Conte, and he has to get it around Fredinho. Up ahead, intercepted before it got to Abramovich. Conte, bit of a light pass as Lunt will have to clear that into the night and up towards midfield. Maloney got the touch initially for Reading, but Ocean City brought it down. Finnegan able to put enough pressure there to force the bad pass. It'll flick back. A chance up ahead for Reading, lining into this one, Abramovich, and saved by Morton, and then he pounces on the rebound. So Ocean City avoiding a 3-0 scoreboard.
Very close right there. Just for Abramovich, just right at the goalie. Good stop by Morton, just stopping anything that came his way right there.
Yeah, strong shot in transition. But you have to say, if it would have been anywhere else on the frame of goal, maybe it would have went in.
Yeah, just keep that into this game. And then Abramovich definitely making a name for himself in this opportunities that he's got for Reading United.
Had a goal in his first start for Reading United. Coming against Evergreen FC a few weeks ago. Knockdown. Here's Carvalho trying to keep it for Reading. Basic with it now. Back to London. Will feel the pressure coming from Schroeder. Little cheeky chip over to Basic. And they'll go back to the Akron goalkeeper. The fire in this game weaning out a bit as Reading United settles into this 2-0 lead up a man.
Just don't want anything to go any more out of hand. Like they don't want that. They don't want to lose a man, and they do not want to give up a goal to this Ocean City offense.
Chip over the top by Basic. Abramovich, his collegiate teammate, bringing it down, but he loses it there on the challenge from Cosma. Schroeder keeping it alive. Through ball, Numansana cutting inside, will work it across. Neto, nice footwork by the winger. Schroeder coming into this one, trying to get the cross, but blocked by Basic. Brandt to Schroeder. Cross over. Brown heads it away, and it will fall to Abramovich. And some transition for Reading United. Gives it off to Malloy. Up ahead, and Maloney will just keep it in time. Malloy to Regent. Carvalho. Basic coming in to help out the offense. Back to Carvalho, trying to work the through ball to Finnegan, but it's cut off by Cosma. Brandt will wind it back to Cosma. Schroeder looking for some help. He'll cut inside, and they'll continue to work it around the defense. Up ahead, Numansana holding it up. Fredinho will come in on it, running inside, but Regent getting the steal there. Man standing by the scores table here. At midfield, it's Mo Conde. He'll see his first action of the night in the next few moments. Wearing number 23 tonight instead of his usual number 3. Knocked down there, and drawing the foul is Abramovich. A set piece here coming for Reading United. Yellow card has been issued here. To the center back, and yes, that is Spielman getting the yellow card. East Tennessee State player. As the referee puts him in his book. And Malloy stands over the ball for the free kick. He'll work that back through the defense. Also standing at the scores table for Ocean City now, Henuskin, the defender out of Cinnaminson, New Jersey. Bad pass there. Malloy gets it back for Reading, and he'll work it back to Brown as United tries to work it here, but a deflection out of play, and it will go Reading United's way. Substitutions will come in, as I mentioned, one for both sides. Henuskin, St. Francis, PA defender. Also Mo Conde, the University of Mobile player. Evan Finnegan's night is done, and assist to his name on the second Bennett goal. And Ferdinand comes off for Ocean City. Basic to Malloy. Brown.
Entering the game for Ocean City, number 13.
Basic up ahead, ball over the top, but getting a header to it is Spielman.
Exiting the game, number 10, Freddie Montremer. Substitution for Reading United, exiting the game, number 13, Evan Finnegan. Entering in his place, number 23, Mo Conde. Substitutions in the 73rd minute.
Ball over the top, but no one making the run there. As they'll go back to the Reading defense here in the 74th minute. Reading United dominating possession since that second goal by Corey Bennett here in the second half. Regent will give it back over to Brown. We'll move it over to Basic. Deflection out of play, throw-in coming for Reading United. After their game at Ocean City on Sunday, they'll host Lehigh Valley United on July 5th, Wednesday. And then they'll go at Lehigh Valley United on the 15th, their final regular season game of the season. July 8th and 12th, they'll also face Jersey Express at home and then away. Looked ahead. Falls to Maloney, far side. Contact from behind, but it will stay with Ocean City. Newman Sana. Brings Schroeder into the mix, but Mo Conde nearly got it back. Newman Sana trying to work through the double team there. And Brown will work it back to into safety here in the 76th. Quick movement by Reading. Feeling something here. Ball across. Mo Conde running towards the box. He'll line to this one, and it curls well wide of the far post.
Yeah, Conde trying to get that shot on goal. Just put too much curl on that one. Just going wide to the right.
It was 4v2 there. You think they could have found something a bit closer.
Just trying to get that shot off.
Both games at Exeter's Don Thomas Stadium. Both start times 7:30 p.m.
Ocean City back with it here in the 76th. Malloy cuts that one off with the interception. Here's Mo Conde back to his defensive midfielder. Regent. Comer coming over, leaves a wide open far side of the field for Rob Campbell to work. Malloy. to Brown. Basic on the near side. Gilbert Wasso making his way to the scores table for Reading United. Elizabethtown College player in NCAA Division III. Bromovich putting the pressure on the defense as Morton coming on this one. Moves it up the head, but bounces over Neto. Malloy up to Regent. From him, lines into this one, but deflected by Spielman out of play on the far side. Here comes the substitution for Reading United.
Substitution for Reading United exiting the game, number 25, Rob Campbell.
Rob Campbell's night is done at right back, who also comes into the match.
Number 10, Chili Wasso. Substitution in the 78th minute.
Bit more of an attacking player coming on for Reading United. Looks like Coach Hogan will bring Austin Maloney back from his more attacking role to the right back position in place of Rob Campbell. Basic loses that from behind. It's Neto pocketing the left back of Reading. Cut back, Newman Sana looking for some help. Give it off to Schroeder on the near side. Bender there towards the far post. It falls. Ball back across, but cleared off the line by Brown. First attack here for Ocean City in quite a while here in the 79th minute.
Yeah, I mean, like, some of that's got to do to the fact that they are playing without a man, so just they were trying to fill that space, and then they finally found something right there.
Taking advantage of it here, moving upfield, ball over the top. It's Schroeder coming in on it. He'll settle it down, but stolen away by Mo Conde, and will keep it in play. Ball across, but intercepted. Keeping the attack alive, it's Hemmings. Ball across, deflected away and headed down by Brown, but doesn't clear it. Brandt, ball through. Here comes Hemmings, but also Lunt, and he'll slide in for that one. And on that attack, nothing doing, and now back to possession for Reading United. Malloy to Basic. Malloy to the far side. He'll get it back as he moves upfield. Regent. Getting inside, Maloney going on the attack, tried to work it back. Ball perfectly placed there. Abramovich trying to win it back. Instead, Ocean City will get it back, moving upfield. Malloy thought it was a nice challenge over the top. Newman Sana running in, a breakaway for the big man. And fired a bit too far out, didn't get enough power on that one. And nothing to worry about for Ben Lunt.
Very close opportunity right there for Ocean City. I mean, Newman Sana getting a foot on the ball, just curled it a little too much to the left.
Move it up ahead, briefly to Conte. Maloney.
Sit down, chat with the players, and watch Philadelphia Union take on Sporting Kansas City. Again, that's July 6th at 8 o'clock at P.J. Wheelahan's in Wyomissing.
Malloy feeling the pressure, will give it off to Brown. 82nd minute of action, still 2-0 Reading. United on the 2 goals by Corey Bennett. Ball across here, breakaway coming. It's Wasso. And towards the box, lining up, trying to find something. Cutback, looking for the cross. He continues with his footwork, and he'll bring in Maloney on the attack. Drives into that one, the cross, a one hop, into the arms of Morton. Ocean City back with it now. Wausau putting the pressure on, but here comes Hemmings. Looking upfield, a bit too much under that one, and will allow Basic with the header here. Cosma. Intercepted by Malloy, back the other way, but cut off. Advantage played to Ocean City. Schroeder, cutback, looking for the cross around Basic. Here it comes, headed away by Conte. Would have been a nice look for Newman Sana otherwise. Player still down for Ocean City. And it goes out of play, and they'll pause play here. It was a late challenge by Malloy, catching the back heel maybe. It looks like it was Spielman there. Excuse me, Hemmings down there on the contact, but he gets right back up without the trainer coming on.
A yellow card
to Malloy.
Reading United, number 6, Aaron Malloy.
First yellow card of the night for Reading United. And first of the season for Aaron Malloy. Hemmings will have to come off the field. He stayed down long enough to warrant the trainer. Didn't get any treatment, but have to come off anyway. We resume play here as it will fall to Lunt. He'll give a volley over to Basic. Regent back to Brown. He'll line this one upfield. Conde. Heavy touch trying to get it back under control, and Brown will have to get back to work here over to Lunt. Headed back by Spielman. Carvalho coming on. Knocked out of play, and it's a throw-in coming for Reading United. Regent moving up ahead, draws the contact out of play off of Spielman. Basic will have another throw-in for himself here as we enter the 85th minute of action. 2-0 Reading United. They're still trying to get the ball out of danger. They line it upfield. Continues its way. Newman Sana trying to get on it. Brown will have a header first. Over to Conte. Maloney. Gives it off here. Also trying to work the give and go. It's going to work for Reading United, at least for now. Foul called on the far side in the final third as Wausau goes down. Late contact from Ocean City.
A special thank you to the match ball sponsor tonight, Newcastle Lawn and Landscape. And a special thanks to Savage LMB Dodge.
Here comes the ball. A low one and cleared away.
Midweek meals to Reading United players.
Brown will send that all the way back to Lunt. And over to Basic here in the 87th. Things going the way of Reading United for the most part tonight. A very physical first half, giving way to a pretty calm second half after that red card earlier in the first half to Femic. Really ended the night for Ocean City.
Yeah, it really put a damper on Ocean City's plans. I mean, if they still have Fimic, I mean, this could be a completely different game, and it could be a lot more competitive.
And almost a chance there to make it a bit more competitive as Newman Sana, yet again, a chance towards goal, and that one inside the box, but can't find the right touch, and it'll be a goal kick for Lunt.
Once again, fans, don't forget about our upcoming games. On July 5th, we will take on Lehigh Valley United, where we will auction off new special red jerseys.
Reminder to come out and join Reading United for Hometown Heroes Night on Wednesday as they'll host Lehigh Valley United, or even on July 8th when they host Jersey Express for their final home match of the season. Of course, if you can't make the matches, we'll have it right for you here on the Reading United YouTube channel. As Maloney tries to get away from the pressure here, some contact from behind, but he gets it to Lunt. Brown looking ahead, he'll give it off to Lunt. Chip over to Basic, who'll have to keep it in play. A volley downfield, trying to find Abramovich. Neto the header. Brown comes flying in, Malloy. Play continues. Conde. Into Regent. Conde trying to get back to it, he will. Gets the touch over to Basic, and they'll work it to the other side of the field as Malloy finds Maloney, but a pass behind the Penn State player. And it's a throw-in coming for Ocean City, and now the 89th minute. 2 goals to Corey Bennett marked the night for Reading United, an assist to Finnegan, and also an assist to Peters before he exited with an injury. These two teams will once again meet on Sunday for the final meet of the regular season. Of course, they met in the Eastern Conference Championship a season ago, so you never know where it could take them if both teams can make the playoffs. For now, 2 of the top 3 teams in a win tonight, and most likely 3 points at this point. Going to Reading United, they'll move up to 24 points on the table. That much closer to New York Red Bulls PDL squad. Abramovich working against the double team. He'll win a foul against Spielman. And Reading United will get the move. The possession-based attack upfield. Okande cutting inside around the double team. Looking for some room inside the box. Shoved off the ball by Cosma, but he does draw the corner kick. 90th minute of action now. Probably won't see too many minutes of stoppage time. We saw 5 at the end of the first half, following 3 different injury substitutions.
And a red card.
And a red card. Looks like there will be 3 minutes of stoppage time coming up. Ball sent a bender towards the far post, but well too far for the pack of players. And a goal kick coming from Morton. Bit of a perfect night here for Reading United. They did have Peters and Guinevart go down with injuries. Hopefully they'll be all right for the Sunday matchup between these two squads. Otherwise, a 2-0, looks like a 2-0 victory at this point with 3 minutes of stoppage time coming. Deflected away there. Carvalho trying to get back to it. It'll fall all the way through to Brown.
3 minutes of stoppage time. Official time will be kept on the field.
Conte will move it across to Maloney. Penn State player upfield to Abramovich. Regent gets it back, and it's a free kick coming for Reading United as Abramovich goes down there with some contact. Abramovich all right. Looking to get back to his feet. Malloy stands over it. And a yellow card is issued now. Hanuskin. A Cinnaminson, New Jersey native. And yet another yellow card tonight. Malloy over to Carvalho will give it right off the basic as looks like Reading United will pass it around a bit here to burn off the stoppage time. Up 2-0. Cosma gets it, though, for Ocean City. Hemmings trying to keep the possession alive. Nimansana across here. Neto moved the ball over to Schroeder, cutting inside. Cut ahead by Brown, and a free kick is the call from the referee. A tug from Brown on Comer. And a dangerous free kick coming for Ocean City, who maybe at least getting a goal back tonight. Two-man wall for Reading United into stoppage time here. Here comes Comer. A bender towards the near post and just over the crossbar. And that probably the best chance tonight for Ocean City at this point, coming in the 90th minute. It's been a rough night for them.
Yeah, very rough. I mean, just trying to find that opportunity. I mean, just short about the fact that they're missing Nimmo on defense, and then not to mention that Finnick gets sent off and towards the end of that first half.
But a better night for Reading United, and they'll take the first match of this four-day series here, with one coming on Sunday. 2-0, 2 goals coming on the foot of Corey Bennett. 4 goals for him in just 3 PDL matches this season.
Very good 3 points tonight for Reading United, especially against this team that is really competing with them right now for the standings. Very good for Corey Bennett, who scored those 2 goals tonight in his return for Reading United, and very helpful.
To recap the table a bit here as we look at the Mid-Atlantic Division, New York Red Bulls 10-1, 30 points, a plus 28 goal differential. Reading United 2 games in hand over New York Red Bulls, now at 24 points and a plus 14 goal differential as they'll look ahead to this next matchup against Ocean City Nor'easters. Ocean City falling, again, they'll stay at 21 points, falling to 7-4 on the season, and now plus 6 in goal differential overall. Now, first thing we hope, all the injured players from that first half are good to go on Sunday. It'll be key to watch Ocean City, how things go over the next couple of days. Both of their starting center backs leaving this game, and of course Finnick out for the next game after that red card.
Yeah, the defense definitely got bolstered tonight for Ocean City, and that was one reason why they lost this game. I mean, the red card, and then just the defense. But very good for Reading United, and very good to get a good win tonight against their rival, and get them those 3 points as the season winds down.
Of course, we wish luck to Reading United as they'll face Ocean City on the road on Sunday. But stay tuned with us on July 5th and July 8th. July 5th, Reading United will host Lehigh Valley United, and the final regular season game coming for Reading United against Jersey Express on July 8th. So if you can't make it out to the games, come join us on the YouTube channel. As we take a look at the final stats for the full time here tonight in John Gursky Stadium. 2 goals for Bennett, and a number of cards on the field for Ocean City, a number of fouls.
Yeah, a lot of cards going that way for Ocean City, and then I mean tonight they only got 1 for Reading United for Malloy, but very just not good for Ocean City, just racking up those cards, and then now they're going to be missing a defender for their next matchup this Sunday.
2 early goals in both halves. Reading United just able to really sit on the ball the rest of the game. But a strong effort for sure, and we'll see if they can continue it on Sunday. They look primed to potentially, if they can't get the #1 seed, at least get the 2 seed in the Eastern Conference Mid-Atlantic Division.
Yeah, it definitely helped to play to get a higher seed, because then that way they could either probably host a game or even get a opponent that is lower down in the standings. So it will help them towards the playoffs to get that higher position.
Ocean City, of course, will be looking for that win on Sunday to even things up in the standings, but more of a tall task for them than for Reading United. A big win on Sunday would go a long way for Reading United, trying to chase down the Red Bulls at the top spot of the Mid-Atlantic Division. And as we sign off tonight, for our producer, Alan Pegler, camera operator, Braden Byler, and alongside me, Noah Pegler, I'm Chris McCormick. Thank you for watching, everyone, and join us on July 5th for the next home game here for Reading United as they'll host Lehigh Valley United.